Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Good to see y'all. Today I got some Walrus goodness for you. We are going to do what in my opinion seems to be a very undersold, under advertised pedal from Walrus. I don't often see them pushing this as part of their product line. Maybe it's a little niche-y for some people, or maybe people think it is, but what I have been so impressed with is how, kind of useful and how malleable this overdrive circuit is. So obviously this pedal is based on the old film projector, amplifiers that people are turning into guitar amplifiers. So like people like Blake Mills have used, that. Like Victoria Amplification kind of has done some stuff with it too, like actually doing that, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a whole group of people. Even like there's a company called Zero. If you don't follow them on Instagram, you should check them out. They do that. They convert old projectors into amplifiers as well. But it's really cool. Like I'm using the 2-rock today per normal. We're gonna use the Strat, and then I'm gonna plug in my C standard as well, so we can get that Blake Millsy close type thing. I'll try that too. We also have the Walrus Monument for some harmonic trim, so we can do that Blake Mills thing. But let's just run through it. So we have bass, treble, gain, and volume. I'm gonna leave the volume just at noon, just keep it where it is, and I will move everything else around. But like at noon, everything, it sounds pretty darn great. So here's the clean tone. $385. It's got this really cool, like, chewy flavor to it, which I like. I like overdrive to have this kind of mushy, almost like chewy is the best way I can describe it. It's just got this kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a warm but like articulate nature to it, and I think that this pedal does that extremely well. So let's go back in. I'm gonna mess around with this, and then I'll start tweaking. Before I move the gain, I'll start tweaking the EQ so we can check that out. Okay, before I move on to messing with the bass, I want to say this really quick. This pedal is extremely touch sensitive. There's not a lot of pedals. I mean, the Gladio's another one. There's several that I've played this year that are really dynamic and touch sensitive. This thing is a sleeper. Do not sleep on this pedal as an overdrive pedal. If you're looking for that low gain growl thing that I am, holy smokes, dude, this thing is fantastic. Check out how dynamic this is. That's just messing with my touch. So now let me show you about kind of cleaning it up with your volume. It's pretty amazing. I could play this thing all day long. This thing is going to have a place on the board for sure. All right, let's mess with the bass real quick. All right, let's do the same thing on the neck pickup. So there you go. Pretty amazing. Now I'm going to mess with the gain. I'll do it on the neck pickup and I'll do it on the bridge pickup. Here we go. there's plenty of gain on tap. Plenty of gain. Now let me do this. Let's switch guitars. Let's see if I can do this gracefully without issue. So what I find to be really cool about this pedal, and what I was saying before, is it's extremely touch sensitive, it's extremely dynamic, it has a breadth of gain, meaning it's just like, you know, for low gain, this isn't like a overdrive pedal that you would use on a metal gig, obviously. But using this in conjunction with some other pedals, you could probably get some super gnarly tones out of this thing. So let's do this. This thing's in C standard, okay? So it's gonna be a little bit more growly. Let's put everything at noon like we had it in the beginning. You can see already it's a little dark. All right, should we try this? It's really, really nice. All right, let me turn the gain up just a tad, smidge. It's got that thing, man. It's really chewy. It's super fun to play. It's a lot of fun. It's very simple too, man. You got volume, gain, treble, and bass. Isn't that all we need? Isn't that all we need? Let me crank the gain all the way up. I've had this pedal for about a week and a half, and every day I've been plugging it in and playing with it and finding kind of cool, quirky, overdriven tones. And as you heard when I was playing slide, you heard that one weird harmonic. Like, that's what's cool about this, like little happy mistakes with pedals like this that, ooh, what did that just, you know, trigger in that pedal for it to react that way. I love that stuff. I love getting like weird, kind of funky, off the beaten path overdrive pedals to use, because this pedal could be, you know, an amazing live tone. It could be, you know, something that you use as your secret weapon in the studio, whatever. But don't sleep on the Walrus Audio 385. It is it's dang good. It really is. I mean, it's something that I almost feel like I want the world to know how cool this thing is, because I don't necessarily feel like I've seen a lot of promotion from Walrus, and I am like, man, we got to get this thing out in the world to a bunch of guitar players because it's so cool. So I'm a big fan of Walrus. Obviously, I already had the Monument. You know, I had the D1 for a little while, but the D, you know, if you know me from my channel, I am not a delay guy. So it didn't resonate with me, but like this one does. The Monument sure as heck does. And I want to check out that new, what is it, ACS1? Because I've tried the Strymon Iridium. That didn't really jive with me, but like, man, Walrus is killing it, really killing it. An amazing company run by some what seems to be lovely people, which makes all the difference in the world. But yeah, Walrus 385. Don't sleep on it. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.